What's going on, fam? We back with another video. As y'all see, we got Flock on the screen, but we're gonna be touching on that Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty situation again. And that situation is just crazy overall. But like, let's get into that real quick because it's a toss up. Everybody wondering if Gucci actually told her, if he didn't, and y'all let me know how y'all opinion. But my opinion, he should tell. Multiple reasons. One being, you put this dude on from nobody, put a bag in his pocket, got everybody knowing him. He come out and instead of trying to even negotiate getting out your contract or working it out in a way, you go to rob him when you could have did multiple things. Like, for instance, say you owed Gucci Man, let's say, 4 projects. You could have you was in jail for 4 years. You could have been in there writing the whole time you was in there, to where you could have came out. And the one shit, if you didn't even want to give him your best music, you came out with FGO, that put you back on the map. You did NBA YoungBoy numbers, facts. So you could easily just make some decent music, give him his little projects, and going about your way. Or shoot, you could give him 2 good bangers and then go to a big label and see if they buy you out your contract. And I'm not fully hip to everything he could do, but I'm quite sure there's multiple other things he could have did still. And again, it's negotiating. You could working it out with him. That's 2. 3, Gucci been out the streets and been a businessman for years now, at least over 10 years. He been out the streets and far away from the streets. He is not considered a street, at least I know. Then again, everyone is normalized to box people in on something. Like, for instance, I'm doing YouTube. If I blow up at YouTube and try to do something else, like, for instance, everybody was trying to down talk Kai for going and doing clothing after building himself up. That's what he want to do. Like, I don't see why people box people in so much. But what I say that to say this: he came on the scene rapping as a street nigga. Everyone knows that. That's cool. But he's been out that he ain't been in that life for so long, and people still look at him as that same image, and that's why so many people are still shocked that he even could be possibly telling. I feel like he's not a street dude no more. I feel like he's more of a businessman than anything, a family man. And with that being said, a law-abiding citizen who pay taxes. And with that being said, I feel like he should do what he need to do to get the W in the situation and win from all aspects. Especially after trying to be Pooh tried to rip him off like that. So I don't know, but we finna get into this video and see what he got for us. Yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure I got y'all grabber with y'all, or whatever y'all need to chill. And let's go ahead and get into this video, man.
What Gucci Mane just did pretty much guarantees Pooh Shiesty is going to be in prison until he's 60 years old. Pooh Shiesty is currently sitting in jail for robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane and putting a gun to his head and making him sign a contract to release him from the record deal. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi, every temperature for the day, get in my description. The discussion has been, how effed and cooked is Pooh Shiesty? Now,
He's
when
cooked.
we found out that Gucci Mane, even though he cooperated with local police and gave information and told on Pooh Shiesty the night that the incident happened, that when the feds stepped in, Gucci Mane hadn't been cooperative with the feds.
Exactly.
So people were under the assumption, if Gucci Mane ain't cooperative with the feds, they really don't got nothing on Pooh Shiesty. Shiesty coming home. Well, Gucci Mane essentially just put a dent in Shiesty coming home plans because he dropped the record.
I'm gonna put you like this, bro. If y'all think they ain't got no evidence and that man just sit up there with no type of evidence at all, bro, y'all are bugging. They got some evidence, bro. They got something on this man to keep him in there, for sure.
last night. And the fans don't need no statement from Gucci. They don't need Gucci to take the stand. They got the song that Gucci dropped last night. The song is enough. Because Gucci laid it all out for any and everybody who's wondering what happened, including the police. Gucci laid it all out, bruh. Let's get into some of these lyrics. So Gucci starts off the song by saying, tell the truth. You went out like a crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me. I'm like Birdman and Ninja, this my cash money. And your fat flunky, he a stone cold junkie, talking about Big 30. When Pooh Shiesty was at his bond hearing and they were telling him how Gucci Mane told the police what he did and how Gucci Mane identified him, Pooh Shiesty, according to the reporters in the courtroom, was just shaking his head like, man. Pooh Shiesty was under the assumption, man, we all gangsters, man. We're supposed to handle it in the streets. Gucci like, no, dummy. I'm a multi-millionaire owner of a label. I do business.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm not in the streets of Atlanta trying to kill ops no more, bro. I'm doing multi-million-dollar business, man.
Exactly.
If you think I'm a get
it back
in blood or get it back in the streets, you out of your mind, man. You going to jail, and you going to be signing me for life.
You've been in a car accident? Sit down, take a breath, and for the love of your bank account, don't call your insurance yet.
No more Pooh Shiesty. It's a wrap.
Pooh Shiesty, you went out bad, bro. Now, if y'all think the police can't use Gucci Mane rap lyrics against Pooh Shiesty, you're out of your mind, bro. If them folks was using Young Thug lyrics against them all throughout court, you think them like them folks who got a statement from Gucci already and these rap lyrics can't use this against Gucci Mane? And I'm sure they're gonna subpoena Gucci Mane to come and explain these rap lyrics. And he's gonna be on that stand looking like a dummy trying to explain, well, no, all right, man. But I'll be real. After this song, I'm not even buying the rumors that Gucci Mane ain't cooperating with the feds or he's not talking to the police.
Exactly, because he dropped this in the middle of an open case, so come on now.
You're scheduled to speak to the FBI a little later in this month and you drop this song. This is pretty much an admission. I'm ready to go the full way, and I support Gucci Mane going the full way.
Me too.
He continued and he says, you know I got my bread up. I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Ninjas dapped me up the whole time they was plotting against me. I think I heard DJ Academic say the Gucci Mane record is tied for the worst moment in history with J. Cole. So J. Cole, him apologizing to Kendrick Lamar, that was the first. Gucci Mane is now tied for the first with J. Cole. I'm gonna say this. This is one of the best moments in hip hop history.
Yeah.
This is one of the best. This is one of the first times we're seeing somebody of Gucci Mane's stature. And when I say stature, I don't just mean his stature in music. I mean his stature in the streets. Gucci Mane is a cold-blooded street dude, bruh. Don't get it messed up. The skinny Gucci, right, who's getting money, who's looking good, who got his wife, who got his kid, who's doing his thing.
That's a whole different Gucci.
That Gucci is a businessman. He's a boss. But don't get it effed up. That Gucci is a certified cold-blooded street dude. This is the first time we're seeing a certified street dude say, hey, bruh, these street rules are stupid, right? Why the hell would I keep it street and keep it P when he snaked me? This is talking about millions. We're talking about multi-million-dollar business deal.
Exactly.
He snaked me in a multi-million-dollar business deal and try to finesse me out of millions of dollars, right? So why would I let him finesse me out of millions of dollars? If I got to go down this route, if I got to cooperate to prove that I signed this contract under duress, that's what I'm going to do. Gucci Mane doing this, I think, rewrites the rules of the streets. This the first time we're watching common sense prevail in the culture. When you do a temperature check online...
Thank you. Common sense, because I want y'all to understand something. When you get famous to everyone in this world, everything is a catch-22. What do I mean by catch-22? He got robbed. He tell everybody calling him snitch, everybody want to hate on him. Then he'd go do something that he would, of the caliber of what y'all expect. He get wrapped up in some shit, get caught up. Then y'all gonna be calling him stupid. So it's just like, what y'all want, man? It's people gonna talk whether you do what they want or you don't do what they want. Somebody gonna have something to say. So it's at best to just do what you feel is best, and that's just how I feel.
People ain't saying Gucci Mane bad for telling. They saying Gucci Mane, of course you tell. And people are calling out anybody who dare try to shame Gucci Mane for telling. I don't think outright snitching will ever be accepted in hip hop, but I do think all this gray area nonsense people want to get to, that's going and out the window.
Bro, simple as this, bro. Some M's on the table and some shit happened, bro. You telling or not, bro? So where if it's jeopardy, like something like that happened, you telling or not, bro? Me, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm a businessman, I'm telling, bro. I own a label. I'm quite sure I own other businesses, bro. I ain't in the streets trying to knock nobody head off, bro. I'm letting them know what went on, bro. That's just me. Now, if you living in the street life and shit, that's different. You're gonna have to take that on the chin or get it back in blood. But Gucci ain't no street nigga no more, bro. He's a whole businessman. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, though. Like, really let me know how y'all feel, too. Because I'm curious to know. But me personally, I feel like he's a full-fledged businessman, family man. He ain't even partaking in that life no more.
People now have common sense. And this Gucci Mane situation is really helping people to realize what's been in front of us the entire time, which is, a lot of these street rules are stupid. There's no consistency. Now, if you do a crime with somebody and you sign up to do that crime with somebody, and then you cooperate against them, that's never going to be accepted in hip hop. But the gray area where I'm at a business meeting with some white folks and an off-duty police officer, and this is a label meeting where millions of dollars is at stake, and you come and you do some street stuff and you rob me and rob my people with me.
Unfairly fired, it's more than just losing your job. Wrongful termination can drain your savings, damage your profession.
It's snitching if I say, yeah, he did it. It's snitching if I back up the people who's with me and say, oh, yeah, they telling the truth. They not lying.
Even though they really don't need his... I mean, they got a cop. Then again, he said off-duty cop. He didn't say retired. That means he's off the clock. So... he's under oath. Then again, if y'all think I'm playing, go look it up, bro. They have to take an oath. And whether he wanted to or not, he was telling. He took an oath, bro.
Nah, bruh. That gray area shit is nonsense. It's out of here, bruh. And this Gucci Mane situation is helping with that. Gucci Mane also addressed the accusation that Pooh Shiesty put a gun to him and made him sign release papers. Gucci Mane says a ninja set up the play like Suge Knight did with Dre. Now, Suge Knight was notorious for pulling up on people with goons, the Crips and the Bloods, and making them sign contract they didn't want to sign. Right? We know that Suge Knight, I believe, dangled Vanilla Ice over a balcony and made him sign the contract.
Yeah, we heard about that.
So Gucci says, but I ain't Easy E, ninja, and this ain't back in the day. This 1017, the label, I built this ish from the ground, and I'll be damned if I let a ninja take my ish down. This next line to me was the most raw line in the entire song. Gucci Mane told Pooh Shiesty, you play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Truth. That's a fact, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Because
Shiesty, you up millions of dollars.
He about to win life. That's going to be his... You have won the grand prize of life. Like, bro, you about to be up out of here, bro. The next time we see Pooh, he going to be... at least 50-something. Like, bro, it's over with, bro.
You got access to the best attorneys, to the best lawyers. You could have handled that the legal way, man. You chose to go down this route when you can afford to give a lawyer $100,000 and have him do his thing. Instead of coming home and buying three more new Ferraris, you could have gave $100,000 to a lawyer and have him go after Gucci if you felt like Gucci was doing something wrong. So,
but then again, in the black community, most of us ain't never had nothing, so when we get something we don't know how to properly spend it, we get all excited and want to buy all the stuff we always wanted instead of learning how to put stuff in place, like, and making your money work for you. Like, we got a lot to work on as a community. I will say that.
Gucci continued and he says, some people like to take a ninja kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak-ish. Now, Asian Doll, who's a former 1017 artist who Ben had issues with Gucci Mane, wasn't too happy that Gucci Mane released this record because Asian Doll is now saying, free Pooh Shiesty and Big 30, hashtag snitch K, rat odd ninja appear big. according to agents. Listen, man, I don't think Gucci Mane at this point give a damn, bro. I think Gucci Mane is hella comfortable with his decision. So y'all calling Gucci Mane a rat, y'all going out of your way to shame Gucci Mane for dropping his record and talking to the police and doing this thing. I think right now Gucci Mane is in family man mode. He's in how do I build, the most wealth for me and my family. And I don't think Gucci Mane gives a damn. I think Gucci Mane has done.
Bro, most of these people, if not all of them, would have told Neff's position if they was in Gucci Mane position. So ain't nobody trying to hear what she talking about because she would have did the same thing, bro.
In the street stuff, like when you're somebody of Gucci Mane's caliber, and you done caught a body, you done beat a body, you done kept quiet about it, you done got multiple charges and kept quiet, right? You did your thing. You see, there's no reward for being solid. Another person who initially defended Gucci Mane, Rollo, he came out and said, man, Gucci Mane ain't tell. What y'all talking about? Big 30 lawyers saying Gucci Mane ain't tell. Rollo was forced to come back and issue an apology after Pooh Shiesty bond hearing and after everything that went on yesterday with Gucci Mane and these snitching allegations.
I just sat back just to see how many of y'all gonna keep it real. So we get word from Big 30 lawyer the other day that Gucci Mane wasn't cooperating. And then after the court proceeding, we see the FBI say under oath that they ain't heard nothing from Gucci Mane. But when I just posted Gucci the other day, everybody wrote all these rat emojis and said all this about this man. But when we want the apologists to be as loud as the souls, they gonna call that man a rat. Y'all got a sitting in jail facing we don't know how much for trying to get out of contract. But yet, Gucci Mane still gonna get money off this. Like, he still signed the Gucci Mane out of all this right now when we listening to Pooh Shiesty. The money's still going to Gucci Mane's pocket. So it's a lose-lose situation. Gucci out here with it.
You know what? I respect the game. I'm a man. And I need you to send it to your people and tell them I was wrong and tell them I apologize. Damn.
If Pooh Shiesty day ain't bad enough, a criminal defense attorney on YouTube, was talking about this Pooh Shiesty case, and he said he thinks Pooh Shiesty is going to get 30 years for sure. 20 years for the kidnapping and aggravating charges, and then 10 years for the gun.
From Zito, the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Ankle monitors, cell phone records, surveillance footage, fingerprints, Greyhound bus tickets, rental car records, posting it on social media. He might as well have called the feds on himself. I like Zito. Let's see. Icy. We got food, beautiful women, and fresh air. Why don't you want to stay out of prison? And just a couple more. Another one from Parmesan. I wouldn't be surprised.
I ain't seeing him, but I don't know. You never know. A lot of people like going back to jail because they got a secret lover, bro. Niggas be butt bandaged and shit on the low. That's why they like going back to prison so much. A lot of niggas be weird.
As if Pooh Shiesty thing results in very stiff sentences for those involved, especially Shiesty. Shiesty's going to get fucked here. He's going to get a long prison. It's federal. There were guns involved. They will get a Texas judge. They forced Gucci Mane to sign a contract. Lawyers and judges don't play about contracts. Contract law is like the foundation of law. A law itself is basically a contract between yourself and the state and the country you're in. Pooh Shiesty got a second chance. Judges hate when you throw away a second chance.
Yep.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Pooh Shiesty was on supervised release. Pooh Shiesty had an ankle monitor on.
Then on top of him getting a second chance, it's just the time span within it. You got right out and got right to bull. Like, you didn't even give it a year. Like, you got right to the bull. Like, so yeah. Yeah. They finna hit him with some hard.
I'm not saying he'll get 30 years, but if he did, I wouldn't be totally surprised. He will get 30 years for this. He absolutely will. He could probably get 20 years for the underlying crime and then 10 years for the gun.
This Pooh Shiesty situation reminds me of the Josh Gordon situation with the Browns, right? Josh Gordon was an NFL player. Josh Gordon, first year playing football in the NFL, Josh Gordon had like 1,400 yards in 12 games. For you guys who don't follow sports, that is like absolutely phenomenal. Like, he broke like the rookie record. Like, I think he broke like the record for the amount of games he played. He broke the record for the yards he had in them games. If he would have played the full season, he would have broke the receiving yards like record. That was his first season. You would think, oh, he's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Josh Gordon proceeded to get suspended time after time after time for weed charges, while like testing positive for weed. Josh Gordon went on to probably have like a 5-year career and was out the league, right? But he was an immense talent. That's Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is an immense talent. Pooh Shiesty is somebody who's supposed to be in the upper echelon.
Can't deny his talent.
He was on his way there. Pooh Shiesty came home to drop his first day out. Did 50 million views from the first day out. He was so highly anticipated. I don't know why he would do this. Under what circumstances did you think it was smart to do this while on ankle monitor 5 minutes after having a conversation with your PO and letting them know where you were? I don't know, man. Maybe he thought Gucci Mane wouldn't cooperate because he was a street dude. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Are y'all like blaming Gucci for going down this route? I'm not one bit. I support.
Man, Pooh Shiesty cooked. They, like bro said, I don't think they're gonna give him the full 30 years. But if he did get that or more, can't be surprised. I mean, look what he did with his second chance. He threw it right away. Like, as far as he go, then as far as Gucci go, bro, businessman, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I'm standing on that 10 toes. Bro is a businessman and a family man. He is not in the streets. He hasn't partaken in the streets in a long time, probably 10, 20 plus years. Yeah, he not, bro. No, he pays taxes, all that, bro. He a civilian at this point, bro, and a multimillionaire at that. And he win, cause shit, any plays any more money that get made off Shiesty goes straight to Gucci. So yeah, it's a win-win for him. It's a lose-lose for Shiesty, but he should have been smarter with his second chance. That's just me though. Y'all let me know how y'all feel though. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all be safe out there, be blessed, and I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one, man.